Hey collective, welcome back to Juju's Oracle. Thank you for tuning in. Today we are going to do a collective reading for the full moon in Taurus, which is tomorrow. Okay. I found out today that we have a full moon in Taurus tomorrow, so I'm always, not caught off guard per se, but I don't necessarily keep up with the moon cycles, but I do, if that makes sense. I don't, but I do, if that makes sense. So, yeah, tomorrow is a full moon in Taurus, and I got a major download that I'm hearing inheritance, okay? So spiritual inheritance, physical inheritance, but there's a lot of there's going to be a breakthrough with the collective, high vibrational people who have been doing the inner work. Um, a lot of financial breakthroughs, material gain, okay? Because Taurus represents the material realm. It is ruled by Venus, so a lot of beautiful things are coming towards you guys. A lot of beautiful things are coming into our lives, collective, in the form of money, materials, anything to ground you in your stability. So, a lot of root chakra healing is happening for the collective. Also, on Thursday, Venus goes into Scorpio. Taurus and Scorpio are sister signs. They both represent money. Taurus represents your money, your values, your personal worth, your personal values, and your personal stability, money. And then Scorpio rules resources, other people's resources, the collective resources. So, yeah, Taurus is a fixed sign. Well, Scorpio and Taurus are both fixed signs, but Scorpio represents, that Pluto energy of transformation, rebirth, letting things go, while Taurus is about, again, stability, groundedness, um, beauty, home, comfortability. Okay. So, there could be some juxtapositions, but I was getting that our higher selves are taking over. Okay, I'm seeing like your higher self is going to be pretty much beating out your consciousness. Okay, so even if you're not ready for these shifts and changes to happen for you, if you've been doing the work, it's like your higher self is ready to go. Your higher self is ready to give this to you. Also, spirit, your spirit team, your ancestors, your guides, the ones that have been watching over you, that have been helping you with your healing journey and throughout life, they are ready for you to be repositioned. They are ready for you to be leveled up. They are ready for you to grow into, well, the growth has already happened, but they're ready to give you what you deserve for the growth. They're ready for you to be placed in your rightful position that matches your growth. So there may be a lot of shocking energy, revelations, things happening. You might not feel ready, but you are ready. Okay? That's really what I'm getting. A lot of tower moments, okay? Judgment and tower moment is what I'm getting. Judgment in the tower, I'm sorry, is what I'm getting. Also the star in the Wheel of Fortune. There may be a breakthrough in Sagittarius season as well, which is after Scorpio season. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to roll the dice. Happy birthday to my Scorpios as well. We have the ninth house, which is Virgo. We have Libra. And we have the moon. So Cancer, Libra, and Virgo. So a lot about things hidden, your emotions, okay, your health, emotional health is being balanced. Yeah, so it's like if you've been doing the work, there's going to be a lot of triggers, okay, good triggers, bad triggers. It just depends. Even if it is a bad trigger, it's happening for you and not to you, okay? But yeah, the collective's emotions are going to be balanced out. Relationships, partnerships are going to there could be like a olive branches, or people are going to be coming off of their high horse, I'm hearing. People are working on healthier emotions. So a lot of shadow work People taking accountability for their own shadow work, for their own emotions, their own health and wellness. Why did I say Virgo for the ninth house? Virgo is not the ninth house, y'all. I'm just now realizing that's Sagittarius. So higher learning, faith, but health is definitely significant. Okay, spiritual health, your faith, the collective's faith is being balanced out. People could be, feeling really solidified in their faith because I definitely feel like a lot of miracles are going to be happening. People are going to be realizing, hey, okay, I've been doing the work and now I'm getting rewarded for my work. Yeah, a lot of rewards are coming in for the work that you've been doing thus far. God is going to show up and show out for the collective and show and tell in our lives individually and as a collective that He is in charge, that I'm hearing be still and know that I am God. So yeah, a lot of people's faith has been tested. And that's why so many people don't do the work. And I've talked about this before because they think, well, what's the point of me doing the work? What's the point of me being a good person? Good people get stepped on. And this is all due to propaganda. This is all due to programming or what they've been taught and what that person that taught them has been taught, right? And, some people were even good and they turned bad because they were a good person that has been stepped on, disrespected, put down. But that's because of a lack of faith. That's because of a lack of awareness of who they are and why they are or have been treated that way. So if you've been, holding the vision, staying steady on your path, then you're going to be rewarded for that. The last shall be first and the first shall be last. So you've been humble, you've been grateful, you've been a humble servant of God. I did see that earlier. Servant of Jah. So yeah, you're getting ready to be rewarded for that. Ninth house. Someone could even be meeting, there could be a higher perspective or a higher level of commitment happening. So someone could be meeting your in-laws, or there could be a truce between you and your in-laws if there's been any issues with that, because the ninth house also represents in-laws. There could also be, if you are going through a divorce, there could be a final ruling with that as well. Good energy, though, is what I'm getting. And even if things, again, are tumultuous, triggersome around you, your emotions will be intact. Your emotions will be grounded. A lot of root chakra energy here. Again. All right. So let's keep tapping in. Let's first and foremost get these cards here and see what's happening. All right. First, we have flexible, number 19. We have number 25, round and round. Tupac could be significant. I'm hearing round and round, round and round. 48, poised. And number 43, deep knowing. So, collective, yes, you have been flexible with these cycles that you've been going through. We have 7 out here twice. 25 comes down to 7, and 43 is 7 as well. So, yeah, and in between this, look how poised they look, holding it down. All right, being flexible, being poised throughout these different cycles that you've had to go through. And yeah, with the circle going up to the pineal gland, the crown chakra, having certain revelations and integrating those revelations and going through different situations and karmic cycles, within yourself and with other people and with the matrix itself, really handling your karma. You've been flexible, you've been poised throughout this. With this deep knowing card, that's giving me that moon energy. Your emotions have been intact throughout this process. I'm hearing pruning. So you've been being pruned, refined. I want to pull, because I did get some success oracles. I got 3 of them. Because again, I feel like this is in terms of our success. Taurus energy. So I want to see what energy does Spirit want us to really hone into. We have Indra Nui. The customer is always right, especially when hungry. Bake chips, feed blue chips. Never sugarcoat a need for change. Yes, Scorpio represents change. All right. And with that Taurus energy, again, Taurus likes to cling to the past or cling to what they know, cling to their resources. And it's about being flexible, okay? I'm definitely getting something here about the NPC showdown hoedown with the customer is always right, especially when they're hungry. And we do have the, what is this called? The Naughty Oracle out here. And I'm seeing it from that deck, the Zombie Wants Brains card, right? So people have been hungry for change, hungry for healing. They just don't necessarily know how to go about that path, or they get triggered when they do have revelations or whatever the case may be about what needs to be changed, right? This could also be you as well. Big chips feed blue chips. So being honest with ourselves about the changes that we need to make, okay? Venus and Scorpio, and Venus is Taurus energy and Scorpio, so they are definitely going to be doing some type of, I don't know why I'm hearing archaic dance, but these transits are doing some type of dance, tango. I'm hearing it takes two to tango. So there is going to be a love for change with this Venus and Scorpio energy. You may even surprise yourself, collective, with, you know, what you're willing to change about yourself or the changes that you are going through and how you are handling these changes with this Venus and Scorpio transit. We have Sergey Brin. Provide answers to all life's questions. Create a new verb. Let me Google that and get back to you. All right, so it does say I'm feeling lucky at the bottom. So 777 could be significant, or there's a lot of luck here. And yeah, like I said, with this provide answers to all life's questions, collective, you could have been questioning, am I going to be, is what I'm doing, the work that I'm doing, going to be provided for, or is it going to be reciprocated, or am I just going through this karma and I'll never, be rewarded? And like I said, miracles are getting ready to happen. Magic is getting ready to happen in your life to show you that, yeah, you're going to definitely be running across different signs and synchronicities to provide the answers to all your questions as well. So there's going to be a lot more ease. Robert L. Johnson, overlook markets are right in front of you. Network to net worth. Interrupt regularly scheduled programming. Yes, again, a lot about programming. Okay, the agendas, getting out of the matrix, but also still being in the matrix, but in a balanced way, is definitely what I'm getting here. The first shall be last, the last shall be first. You don't have to go out and do and sell your soul and do all these different things, these different tactics that the higher ups will just say that want you to do or expect you to do in order to survive, getting out of survival mode, that root chakra energy, and getting into your heart, leaning deeper into your faith, which is you interrupting regularly scheduled programming. Also, spirit is coming through to drop things in your lap, to drop nuggets of information, knowledge, also clarity, truth, material goods, new environments, new opportunities that you did not think that you were going to get right now, or that you did not expect in general at all, whatever the case is, to interrupt your regularly scheduled program. So while you think that you're getting ready to be going straight, spirit is going to, make you take that left or that right or go up. You never know. Okay. So let's get the channel messages from the channel messages deck and see what messages the spirit have. We have the Soul Tribe card coming out. The Empress, yeah, Taurus, Libra, Mother Divine Feminine. We have both of these energies out here because this is a full moon in Taurus, and we do have the Libra energy out here. So yeah, someone here could be having a baby, or you could be pregnant, or this is a time for new ideas, to birth new ideas, to incubate new ideas. You could be very fertile at this time, so keep that in mind. Be careful. Ooh, yes, we have good fortune, literally. And that is the Empress energy, being very grounded, beautiful, letting things come to you, attracting this good fortune, which is you interrupting the regularly scheduled program. Drink more water, so stay hydrated. I'm also getting with that not being thirsty, okay? Not allowing for the things that you may see in the 3D or feel in the 3D in this material realm to trigger you to the point where you are going outside of your way, going outside of your energy. We have the sun, Leo, star power, happiness, joy, exposure. So someone could be um, getting some type of exposure here. But yeah, all your dreams are getting ready to come true with this full moon in Taurus. You have to believe it. But like I said, your higher self is getting ready to bully your consciousness. So it's like, even if you don't believe it, if you've been doing the work, you're going to, like, spirit is going to make you a believer because you're going to, it's just, things are just going to happen for you. Okay. We have more subscribers. With that in the Soul Tribe card, if you're not a content creator, that could mean more followers as well. But if you're not a content creator, that's just more people coming in to help you. Beautiful family, or beautiful family, powerful family / bloodline. So your spirit team, your ancestors are definitely helping you. They have been helping you. You have a very, very powerful bloodline. You're part of a very powerful bloodline. And I'm also picking up that, yeah, the work that your ancestors have done is also contributing to this as well. I said that was the first thing I said was inheritance. We have looking stupid. I don't know why I'm picking up something about Halle Bailey. I don't know why. I'm picking up something about her. Ballerinas as well, or dance. And we have level up. So people are going to be looking stupid because you're leveling up. They're going to be looking stupid because, yeah, a lot of people could have counted you out. Like I said, you were the last one to be first. And so, yeah, when that happens, a lot of people could feel like, oh, it's never going to happen for the collective. Ha ha ha. Look at them working. Look at them being a good person. We played her. We played Yeah, I want to use you. So people are going to be looking stupid because as you level up, as you ascend, as you make more money, do new things, meet new people, they're not going to be able to use you. They're not coming along just so that they can use you, just so that they can leech off of you. It's not going to happen. And if they try, spirit is definitely going to knock these people off their rocker. So we're going to pull from the runes. We got 3 runes to see what is being shifted or what is being changed or affected. We have Jibo, gifts both in a sense of sacrifice and of generosity, indicating balance. All matters in relation to exchanges, including contracts, personal relationships, and partnerships. Manus, the self, the individual, or the human race. Your attitude towards others and their attitude towards you. Friends and enemies, social order. Daggers, breakthrough, awakening, awareness, daylight clarity, as opposed to nighttime uncertainty. A time to plan or embark upon an enterprise. Yeah, a lot about business as well. If you have a business, it's that time because, like I said, Venus enters Scorpio, so people are going to be attracted to your energy if you're in this Empress energy. They're going to want to buy from you. They're going to want to book with you. They're going to want to give their money to you, spend time with you. Yes, collective. So there is going to be breakthroughs. There's going to be a lot of awakenings in truth coming to you through the form of these breakthroughs. Like, oh, hey, I have not been working for no reason. All of this was not for no reason. Yeah, you literally have gifts right here, both in the sense of sacrifice and of generosity. So for your sacrifices, you're getting ready to get a lot of generosity. Balance coming in. Balance. Because you've been giving, now it's time for you to receive. So make sure you guys are in that energy. Yeah, all matters in relation to exchanges, which is also Libra energy, including contracts. So there could be new contracts coming in, promotions. jobs? All right, you got number 36, Shitty Shield, time for stronger protection. You have number 11, Dickweed Death, new beginnings are needed. Right, right. And you have number 19, Mercury retrograde, time to take personal responsibility. And I said that. So, yeah, a lot of personal responsibility here. And definitely in terms of emotions and our auric energy. So, I'm seeing solar plexus energy, sacral chakra energy as well. Okay. Your aura, your vibration is raising, collective. You are going to be getting more spiritual protection as well because you're getting more responsibility. All right. With this new money coming in, this new energy coming in. Yeah, and your spirit team, spirit is definitely saying new beginnings are needed. You've been doing the work, but a lot of us have been stuck in the same place. It was like we were in the in between, and now it's time to move forward. Now it is time to move forward. At the bottom of the deck, we have love and light. Mother Effort's just this. So there's a celebration energy here, an independence energy. I'm thinking of Independence Day with this. Someone could be born in July, and then behind that we have pooping rainbows kind of day, release guilt. So yeah, spirit is definitely saying release guilt because you've done the work for this. You've been in this high vibrational energy. All right. You're protected from any death spells, any death magic, people wanting this energy to not come through for you or to stop it in its tracks. That will never happen. It's not going to happen. So don't even worry about that. We have my light attracts light. You are a divine facet of the universe. The world is blessed to have you. Okay, yes. So I'm also getting with this, my light attracts light with the shitty shield energy. You're going to, and I saw the soul, we did see the soul tribe card and level up. So you're leveling up into higher vibrational connections as well. So open yourself up to that. Um, be ready to receive high vibrational connections with people who will protect you, who can protect you as well. So I'm getting, you're going to be meeting new faces in higher spaces. Always remember though, new levels, new devils. But Spirit is saying you are a divine facet of the universe, and yeah, you're needed here. You're necessary. So you have to get out of this hermit energy because you are supposed to shine your light. You're supposed to raise your vibration and shine that vibration out. And this is also the chi. I'm getting a lot of chi energy. You have good chi, good karma, and this is why you're going to be in this star energy. Okay, this is why you're getting these new beginnings because not only have you attracted them because of your attraction, maybe the way you look, but you have good energy as well. It's not just pretty privilege or handsome privilege or any other type of privilege. It's literally you're chosen, you're divine. Okay. The world is blessed to have you. If anybody, it should be you. And what I'm getting with this is time to take personal responsibility that the world is blessed to have you. Don't be downplaying your gifts. Don't be downplaying your energy, collective. Get into the energy of flow. Get into the energy of abundance. Stay flexible with this poised energy. And I'm also looking at this energy up here differently with the flexible round and round poised deep knowing, you've been knowing for a long time that this energy was coming for you. Maybe you have been getting signs and synchronicities of this already. So Spirit is saying stay flexible because it's definitely getting ready to be a whirlwind with this round and round energy. I'm getting like blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings. And I kept hearing that song in my head by Big Sean and Drake. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So for a lot of us, we are old souls. So this may be our last incarnation here. So we're here for a good time, not a long time. We were here to learn these final lessons, put the nail in the coffin for some karmics, and, you know, close that cycle and be blessed. Way up, I feel blessed. Yeah. So that's the energy that I'm picking up here. Oh, all right, y'all. I'm back respectfully. So as I was feeding my son, I was hearing Chloe and Holly. So there could be something significant, and I was picking up that this energy is Chloe, this energy is Holly. I don't know, y'all. Something's something could be happening with Chloe and Holly. If you're not familiar with them, they are sisters in the entertainment industry. They're actually up under Beyonce. They were child stars, and they used to be in a group together, but then they branched out. And the thing with that is they are both cardinal signs. Chloe is a Cancer and Holly is a an Aries, which those are two cardinal signs. So they're both very strong in their own energy and they're leaders, right? And they're both very, very talented. So I feel like that was, in the cards for them. But when they first did end up going solo and start branching out to do their own things, a lot of people were triggered. So, and I definitely feel like some people still have some resentment towards them. So there could be something significant about that. Someone here could be going through a separation, or if it's not like an actual separation, like a breakup or a divorce or something like that, you could be going your separate ways in terms of really investing in your own sense of self, your own path, forging your own path. Yeah, there could be something coming up with that as well. So let's go ahead and get these cards. We have perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. And purpose. I know what I am here to do. So yeah, a lot of crown chakra energy and sacral chakra. So you are working on your root chakra. Your root chakra is being worked on. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of new ideas coming in. And you're also going to have the confidence to go after your dreams, your goals, go after those ideas. Especially with Sagittarius out here. So you're going to be expanding your mind. There could be some travel happening here for you as well. We do have the love card, so you could be expanding in love as well. Again, with that Empress energy, I definitely feel like you're attracting new people, new experiences. So a lot of people are going to be coming across you. They're going to love your energy. They're going to love what you bring to the table. This is a shift that's happening for you. So if you've been through, um, that could have been part of this karmic cycle. I mean, I know me, I always talk about me having Saturn in my seventh house, which is Libra. Okay, so the first half of my life, I've had a lot of karmic relationships. I don't have any of the friends that I used to have. And yeah, going through it with my family and things like that. So now I definitely feel like there's going to be a breakthrough in love, like the people that love you. hmm We have happiness and pride. So yeah, definitely feeling that energy. Yeah. And I was talking about health earlier. I thought that was the sixth house, but it was the ninth house. Health and empathy. So you're going to be meeting a lot of healthy people, people who are healthy in their empathy, healthy, and we have trust. So your trust issues are going to be that could be part of this miracle energy. If you have been through, through the ringer in relationships, I definitely feel like you're going to be coming across someone or people that you can trust. This is part of, you doing that work, you doing your shadow work, you doing your healing work, your inner work. And miracles and blessings coming through for you. So let's go ahead and get the tarot. Full moon in Taurus. Woo! Heavy hitters. Justice at the bottom of the deck. That Libra energy. This is your justice. This is your karmic justice collective. Get ready. I did say the tower energy. We do have the tower out here. We got the Ace of Pentacles. Bam. New beginnings, new money. And we have the Ace of Wands. A lot of bright ideas. Interrupting the regularly scheduled program. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is why you are getting this new beginning, these new beginnings, because you have worked on your self-esteem. You are a divine facet of the universe. You deserve this. Okay, whether this be a promotion, whether this be more money, a raise, financial freedom is definitely what I'm getting. Yeah, because you've persevered. The tower. You had different towers in your life. You've been through different karmic cycles, patterns. You let go of ways of being, ways of thinking that no longer served you. You definitely could have had realizations that it was time for stronger spiritual protection or even physical protection. You had to be flexible to do this, especially if these are people or ways of being, ways of thinking that were embedded into you or that were around you for a long time. Okay. Everybody does not have the wherewithal to do that. And so it's definitely time for you to align with your purpose here. The world is blessed to have you. That's why you need to be confident enough to step into your purpose. You need to be open enough to hear the divine downloads and see the synchronicities as they are, which is also this Ace of Wands energy. Taking action. Yeah, you cannot make it up. We have the Fool, Eight of Pentacles, and Justice. Everything that you've been working for, everything that you've been working towards, the new path that you've been taking, the new paths that you've been taking, that you've been embarking on. Because when you have a revelation that you need to stop something or you need to begin something, that's that Fool energy. It's new for you. It's a new way of being. It's a new way of thinking. It's a new revelation. It's a new realization. Or it's finally taking the steps to close out an old one. Because sometimes we can have a realization, a revelation, but it may take us more than one time to actually stop procrastinating and take the steps that we need to take, right? And like I said, your higher self is beating up your consciousness, okay, if it's not aligned, in order to bring you this justice. Yeah, we have the World, King of Wands in reverse, and the King of Cups in reverse. So a cycle is closing of not feeling confident, not fully loving yourself. Let's clarify the Tower. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups, and we have the Seven of Swords behind us, and the Five of Wands. Page of Wands, Five of Wands, Seven of Swords, Four of Cups, and Strength, Ace of Cups, the Chariot. Yeah, a lot of strong energy of yours, collective, that has been followed up by chaos, competition, people wanting to use you, people wanting to steal from you. All right. Then reject you. I'm definitely getting that grandeur illusions reading that I just put out about people wanting to touch the hem of your garment, but also curse you at the same time, collective. And the tower being clarified by the Six of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles and the Emperor is definitely given that, yeah, you had to have revelations that you were alone on this journey of self discovery, of growth. All right, because the Emperor is all about growth. Nine of Pentacles is standing alone, being single, self sufficient, independent. And the Six of Cups is representing the past here, innocence. So you had a revelation around your innocence or the past version of you, past relationships, connections, ways of being, ways of thinking, like I was saying. So let's see what this Ace of Pentacles is. Wow, major hitters. All right. So the Ace of Pentacles is being clarified by the Ace of Swords and the Chariot. So two aces out here. Technically, we have three aces out here. A lot of major arcana. So this is a major breakthrough. Major transits happening. You're going to get clarity of the miracles of the blessings. You're going to be able to clearly see these miracles and blessings as well. And I see this as the hand of God coming through with your enemies as well, to let them know, I'm God. All right. You ain't blocking nothing. You ain't stopping nothing. If I said collective is on go, that's what collective is on. I gave them this self-esteem. You don't like it, you don't have to see it, you don't have to experience it. It's because there's something that's missing within you. Yeah. Five of Swords and the Ten of Cups. Why are you trying to take other people's happiness? Why are you trying to steal other people's joy? Yeah, why are you trying to attack people's homes? Attack their sense of stability, attack their root chakra, attack their stability, attack their confidence. Yeah, your spirit team ain't going nowhere. You're going to get clarity and confirmation that your spirit team has been protecting you. They have been watching you. I can't make it any clearer. So we have the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Behind that, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. That's about clarity. You're going to get clarity emotionally, but mentally you may not see something clearly. You're going to feel, yeah, you're going to, with this deep knowing card, you're going to feel something intrinsically or intuitively, but you may not know when it's going to come, how it's going to come, how it's going to be delivered. I feel like, yeah, you're going to be in the energy of surprise. Like you're going to consistently be surprised by the new blessings coming into your life, collective, because you have been stepping in your purpose. You've been walking in your purpose. All right, you've been stepping how you step here with the Emperor energy out here. We have the Empress and the Emperor out here. We have all of the aces out here, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Period. New beginnings. And full moons are for releasing. So the only thing you really need to release is the past with the Six of Cups. That's the only thing you need to release. The Ace of Wands being clarified by the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups and the King of Swords. It's definitely giving There's going to be a lot of inspiration, inspire action. You're going to be feeling, again, self-esteem, being out here very confident, because you're going to be physically seeing a lot of blessings and shifts and changes happening for you. King of Swords, and you're going to be clear mentally enough to set boundaries, to speak your mind, speak your truth. As you go through this transformation, you're going to be very protective over your energy. I don't know, I'm hearing Felix, Helix. Helium balloons could be significant. And with all the aces being out here, yeah, there's a lot coming from the divine. This is coming straight from the divine. Especially with your divine facet of the universe being out here with the dickweed, death, new beginnings are needed card. Yeah. Because the aces all represent newness, new beginnings. And with the tower being the first card, this is going to be a shocker to you. It's going to be like bam, 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 bam. All good things. You're not going to know when the next thing is going to come. So brace for impact. All right, let's clarify the Six of Cups. Okay, so with the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck, yeah, and we have the Three of Cups behind that. Three of Cups, Queen of Cups. And we have the Fool in the Hierophant. You've always been in this Hierophant position. The Hierophant is also ruled by Taurus. Okay. So there's an energy here of being a leader in some type of friend group, or with these old karmic partners that you had that was blocking your expansion, blocking your growth in the past. Three of Wands in reverse, Queen of Swords. With the Queen of Swords being out here, you may have known there was some type of boundary out here that protected you. You were protecting yourself in some way, shape, or form. Or maybe you had inner knowing that you needed to protect yourself. All right. But with this Queen of Cups energy, this is family, this is my friend, this is my partner, whatever the case is. Okay. Being very, again, grounded, stable where you were, even if it was not good for you. Yeah. We have the Eight of Swords and the King of Cups in reverse. So not truly loving yourself, yeah. Afraid to love yourself with the Nine of Wands and the Three of Swords here. Maybe you needed the support. Maybe you needed, there was all types of reasons why we were staying where we were staying, or why we were thinking the way we were thinking, that was not actually conducive for our growth and stability, right? So you don't have to explain that. You don't have to regret it. You don't have to feel shame for it, as long as you have that rapport with the divine, right? That's between you and God. But just get ready. I can't make it. I'm feeling so giddy. Like I feel giddy, like a little kid with that Leo energy coming out. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of happiness, joy, vitality. Let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles and the Emperor here. So we have the Death card at the bottom of the deck. We have the Temperance and the Page of Swords. Okay, so we have Temperance, Page of Swords, and the Death card. We have the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Four of Wands. Okay, but what we actually had coming out to clarify the Nine of Pentacles and the Emperor is the Queen of Wands. Again, self-esteem, confidence, feeling very sexy. Again, confident, expressive, joyful, creative. Winnie Harlow is significant. Okay, Whitney Houston, because Winnie Harlow actually dressed up as Whitney Houston for Halloween. That video cracked me up, and she did such a good job. Um, Someone here could have vitiligo. I think she may be a Scorpio or a Sagittarius or an Aries. I don't know. I feel like she's a cardinal sign, or she could be ruled by Venus, or she could be a fire sign. I don't know why I'm picking up on her, but because this girl has vitiligo, that's why I'm picking up on her. Truthfully, honestly. But I don't know if she could be significant. Her, Whitney Houston, because she did dress up as Whitney. Nine of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Queen of Wands. If you are a masculine energy, you could be meeting a Queen of Wands as well. That may be a revelation that you have, or this may be shocking. You may find out that someone here they're not growing, or they're not expanding, or they don't want to expand. And you may decide to go on some type of journey, solo dolo. If this isn't actually like a separation or a divorce, this could just be you traveling somewhere by yourself, especially if somebody has to work or something like that. That's just on another note. All right, let's clarify this Ace of Swords in the Chariot. All right, so clarifying the Ace of Swords, we have the Page of Swords and Death. Like I said, you have the self-esteem here. You have new beginnings are needed. You are a divine facet of the universe. You have the Ace of Pentacles out here. Spirit literally telling you, here, take my hand, take this new opportunity, take this promotion, take this new money. Be rich, be abundant. You've been rich, you've been abundant. You just had to work out your karmas, work through your karmas, work through to get to the other side so that you have the confidence, the wherewithal, the self-esteem necessary to hold this purpose, to hold down the fort, to be able to steward your blessings. Page of Swords and Death. Spirit has been watching you go through these transformations. Spirit has been watching you stop what you needed to stop, block what you needed to block, purge what you needed to purge, refine yourself, define yourself. This is a beautiful thing. With the Chariot clarified by the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Swords, you're moving forward gracefully, gratefully, onward and upward to happiness. And it's coming in fast with the Knight of Swords here. It's coming in hot with the Knight of Swords. Happiness, love. All right. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, we literally have the Moon and the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is Taurus energy. Full moon in Taurus. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups and the King of Swords here for the Ace of Wands. So clarifying the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands, we have the Eight of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. And then the Eight of Cups was clarified by the Page of Pentacles. So someone here could literally be manifesting walking away from a situation. We do have the Fool at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Judgment behind that. Someone here could be making a judgment call to walk away from a situation. If this is not consciously, like I said, your higher self could already be making plots and plays for you. Because we make plans and God laughs. And our higher selves are connected to divinity, connected to spirit, connected to source. You have to be aligned with your higher self in order for you to be open to downloads and channel messages and to see synchronicities and anything spiritual as it truly is. Anything that's, that can pierce the veil, if that makes sense. Like, in order for you to be tapped in, you have to be aligned with your higher self. You have to be actively healing. Okay. And so for those in the collective who have been actively healing, you are connected to your higher self. Maybe you just need to get a little bit more connected, or maybe it could be a lot more connected. We're all on different timelines. Anywho, your higher self is bullying your consciousness. So even if you are not physically ready, even if you have inner doubts, triggers, your inner critic is still telling you, well, I just have to do a little bit more healing. I have to do a little bit more of this. I have to do a little bit more of that. And maybe that's why I was picking up a Virgo energy. You may not feel like you're healthy enough, or you may not feel like, yeah, there could be blockages around relationships, around love. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not healthy enough. Well, maybe when I do this, maybe when I have that. No, you're ready now. Here you go. Okay. So with the Ace of Cups being clarified by the Eight of Cups in the Page of Pentacles in the Four of Pentacles, I'm getting that you're going to be holding back your energy, or you're going to be guided to hold back your energy in certain ways, walk away from certain things, people, environments, or people are going to be walking away from you, but you manifested this. And this is judgment for you to go on your new beginning. This is a divine. Again, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. Yeah, we have strength in the Page of Wands, a lot of fire sign energy out here. Someone here could be gaining the confidence to go on a solo trip. If it's not actually like a trip, a faraway trip, like you going overseas or even to another state by yourself, this could just be in general. Maybe you've never been to the movies by yourself. Maybe you have social anxiety, or you're used to being in a crowd or something like that. Or there's going to be an energy of you being able to stand alone, especially with the Tower, the Nine of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Queen of Wands. And me picking up on that Chloe and Halle energy. You're going to be more confident in yourself to stand alone. And yeah, I just kept hearing in my voice that TikTok sound where they were like, it wasn't a TikTok sound. Well, it is a sound because I made the video, but it's in my draft, so maybe I need to go post it. But I said, even if I said the whole world could be against me and I would still be loved because me and God count. That's two motherfuckers right there. So it ain't everybody. Okay? So yeah. And that's connected to that scripture where the first shall be last and the last shall be first, because like I always say, when you are loved by God, you are surely to be hated by the world. Not just because people can feel that energy on you and that can bring up bouts of jealousy and envy when they're not feeling chosen within themselves, when they're not feeling confident within themselves, when they lack faith in their own lives, when they lack hope in their own lives, because they're not in the energy and altitude of gratitude, the vibration of gratitude and abundance. But also because you're not willing to sell out. Yeah, you're interrupting the regularly scheduled program. So you may not be, you know, intimidated by the same things or motivated by the same things that most people are motivated by when they are of this world, right? But that's okay because you're loved by God. And you know that that's what truly matters at the end of the day here. And you're going to be a lot happier with what you're receiving because you did not have to sell out, because you walked away from things that you were guided to walk away from, because you held back. hmm You held on to your rank as well. The Four of Pentacles is my ranking card. You knew your spiritual rank, or you were figuring this out. Yeah, Strength, Page of Wands. Seeing the seeing how your name holds weight, seeing the rewards for you holding it down. Let's clarify this Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant for the King of Swords. All right, the Moon again at the bottom of the deck. So the Queen of Pentacles, and we do have hella Taurus energy out here with the Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant, both ruled by Taurus, and this is clarifying the King of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So again, what I was picking up with that King of Swords energy, knowing how to steward your gifts, steward these blessings with that King of Swords energy. This is going to protect your stability, your rank, your new position here with the Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant. The Queen of Pentacles being clarified by the Page of Cups. This is also going to heal your inner child, remothering yourself, refathering yourself. Page of Cups energy, a lot of inner child healing here. Okay. You're going to have the freedom, you're going to have the money, you're going to have the position to where you can heal your inner child, be able to do what you never got to do, or what you did do, but maybe it was not a fun time, or whatever the situation could be for you. I'm just getting a new lease on life. And the Hierophant being clarified by the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands, like I was saying. This new position, this higher position, this higher level of commitment could definitely make you feel left out here in the matrix, make you even feel defensive. Yeah, we have the Six of Swords, the Magician, and the Moon. You may not know what this forward movement is going to bring for you. I feel like this is a trigger because this is new territories for you. Like I said, getting over trust issues. Yeah, meeting new people or coming across healthy empathy is going to heal your trust. But at the same time, you may definitely be triggered. But this is part of your purpose here. We literally have the Nine of Cups, the Empress, and the Two of Wands. Nine of Cups, the Empress, and the Two of Wands. Okay. And then we have the Six of Swords and the Magician. So you're still moving forward with these manifestations, with these high vibrations, attracting, letting things come to you, receiving. And we have the Moon here because you're going to be balancing your emotions with this Libra energy out here. And the Moon. Beautiful energy. I want to see what the Seven of Wands is here. Literally everything I just said. Being defensive because, it's a mystery. You never treaded these waters before. And I did post something on our community board about that. This is a new level of abundance, responsibility. So just have grace for yourself. So we're going to pull from the Heal Yourself deck to see any other messages in regards to this message here. And we have a few other decks to pull from. And then we'll close out. So let's go. At the bottom of the deck, we have help from above. I can't make it any clearer. The divine is on the case here. Yeah, we have behind that selling out in actual arts. Yeah, we have self-sabotage, sexuality, and beauty as well. So we have 31, unleash your creativity, which is here with the Page of Wands, your purpose, time to take personal responsibility. The world is blessed to have you. So I feel like, yeah, your higher self is going to be bullying your consciousness as well in terms of creative projects or your creativity, your inner child energy. We do have the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups out here. So yeah, it's definitely time to nourish our creative gifts. Put that energy out there. How teachable are you? Number 9, yes, in terms of your self-esteem, new beginnings being needed. And again, I definitely feel like this is because you learned lessons. You've been teachable. In terms of your self-esteem, and you have to have a high self-esteem in order for you to be malleable enough to realize that, hey, this way of being, this way of thinking, this environment is not working for me. I need to change something up within the way that I think, the way that I am, to have a better quality of life, to step into my purpose, to be aligned with the divine, to be aligned with my higher self. So many people want things. They want new beginnings. They want to go here. They want to have that. They want to be this. They want to be that. But they're not willing to do what it takes to be what it takes to be in that energy. So they want to, that's why they go around, they use people, they hurt people, they lie, they pry, they spy. We have number 19, temptation, here with the Tower and protection, and perseverance. Yeah. So you had to persevere with these temptations, you know what I'm saying? These karmic patterns, ways of being, cycles, people. You had to be flexible with this. Yeah, you had to be very teachable in terms of what was tempting you, who was tempting you. And you could have definitely had to get creative to get yourself out of these binds. But you've had help from above the entire time and you will continue to. All right. Just know that. All right. I forgot to show you guys at the bottom of the deck, we did have the happy, happy card, number 26. And we had Imagine. I'm hearing Imagine Me by Kirk Franklin. Yang energy, divine masculine energy, Aries energy, and chop wood. So we have the Emperor out here as well, twice. Yeah, you've been doing, because with the Yang energy and chop wood, I'm definitely getting 9 of Pentacles and the Emperor. Going solo dolo if you have to. All right, being very independent in terms of what you need to get done. Stepping how you step here. Getting rid of whatever it is, whether it be facets of yourself to do this. All right. Before I get into that, I'm going to pull some spirit advice oracles. All right. So we have find balance in your masculine and feminine energies, integration, harmony, balance, wholeness. Absolutely. We do have both of them out here. Practice gratitude. Yes. Appreciation, thankfulness, contentment, and joy. Focus on your growth, on your own growth. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, self-improvement, self-awareness, self-discovery, and growth. Be patient and have faith in divine timing. Patience, trust, faith, timing, surrender. At the bottom of the deck, we have focus on the present moment, mindfulness, presence, awareness, and peace. So I'm getting, and we have strengthen your spiritual connection, faith, guidance, inner peace connection. So I'm definitely getting, don't let this message, make you hyper vigilant, hyper aware. Don't start getting into the energy of lack or desperation. Okay. I'm hearing Desperado by Rihanna. Okay. Just know that it's coming for you. Because you don't want to mess this up. Not that you can, but yeah. Taurus. Taurus. Okay. We have clear the negative energy. Negative energy keeps you stuck. Clear it and create space for the positive flow of life. Let the truth set you free. Speak the truth you've hidden. Your need, your fear, your regret. Freedom begins there. Soften the armor. What once protected you may now be holding you back. Let your heart breathe without defense. Love without self abandonment. Real love doesn't ask you to disappear. Stay present, stay whole, and still be loved. And oh yeah, shape your future. You are the creator of your future. Make choices that reflect your highest self. So yeah, especially with the shape your future card, yeah, you are the creator of your future, which is why you had to realize you had to take accountability and realize, okay, maybe these are just karmic lessons and patterns. Okay, God doesn't hate me. He's not punishing me. Okay, we all have our own karma that we have to work out here. All right, does not mean that the world is not blessed to have you. You just have to take personal responsibility. This is part of your purpose. And you have to get through it in order for you to get to the other side and live that abundant life. Okay. And yeah, like I said, your higher self is bullying your consciousness. So you're getting ready to make choices that reflect your highest self and not the conscious self. Okay. Especially if it's not actually for your highest and greatest good, or if you're way off into the abyss somewhere in terms of your purpose and what you're supposed to be doing and who you're supposed to be doing it with here. All right. So yeah, let the truth set you free. Continue to clear the negative energy. Work on your heart chakra. Open up your heart as well. Be in that divine feminine energy. Yeah. And in these new cycles, new levels, new devils. So just remember to love without self abandonment. This is right here with the King of Swords energy. So yeah, having a clear boundary between your energy and others. Strong aura so that you're not open spiritually for attack or lacking boundaries, things like that. All right, so we're going to get an angel. I forget what it's called. And I can't find the deck. I mean, the daily guidance from your angels. We already have a card out here. Reward yourself. Yes, I've been talking about rewards. This is a spiritual reward. These are spiritual rewards that are coming through with all these ace energies out here. Yes. You've been giving a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a consistently high level. Absolutely. And you see the child there? So this is all for your inner child. Your inner child is getting ready to be happy as hell. Okay? We have Steady progress at the bottom of the deck. So I'm going to read this one. We acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. That's why you're getting ready to be rewarded, collective. I can't make it any clearer, y'all. I can't make it any clearer. Ciao. So I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys enjoy this time. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, book me if you need a private personal reading, and join our memberships for more exclusive readings and other content. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.